everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a quick video on some products that I either really don't like or regret buying or both. Just as a disclaimer, these products, they don't work for me. I'm not saying that they are overall horrible products for everyone. I'm just saying that they don't work for me either for my skin type or my preferences. So I'm not saying like don't go out and buy these, like don't spend your money on it, because they may actually work for you, and if they do work for you then that's great. I'm just gonna give my opinions on these, and they may differ from yours. So after watching this video you may still want to try them out, and that's perfectly fine, go ahead. But if you know that you have the same either skin type or preferences as me, you may want to kind of withhold from that, and I'm just kind of giving my advice to kind of better your makeup collection and just so you can have some kind of ideas to go off of. So that being said, let's get right into it. So the most disappointing thing for me, probably because I really wanted to like these, were the ColourPop liquid, both matte and metallic lipsticks. I have 3 matte here. These are the matte, and this is the metallic. And the thing about these is that, one, they're super cheap. They're like $6 each, and ColourPop always has like coupons and everything. So that's great about them. And also their pigmentation is amazing. They don't streak or anything, and the color is so strong, and they also have like a lot of really like unique, pretty colors. But my major problem is that the formula is so crazy drying. Like, I've never seen anything like these. They literally, first they dry so fast, like as soon as you put them on your lips. So it's kind of like a process even just to put them on, because you like put the product on and then they immediately start to dry. So then you're just kind of putting more product, more like wet product over this dry, crackling product, and it kind of gets to be a mess. And then really not short after you put them on at first, they just start to crumble and they get that like cracking in your lips, and it just literally starts to like fall off, and it makes your lips look so dry and unhealthy. So I've tried wearing these a lot actually, and I just can't do it. Like, some people, they can probably get over it, but I really can't. And it's a shame because the colors are so beautiful. Like, I'll show you 2 of them. My favorite of the mattes is this one here. It's like a pinkish, like a cool toned pink. It's called Viper. As you can see, the color is beautiful and the pigmentation is so nice. There's no streaks or anything. So that's like a huge plus. But again, the dryness, I can't do it. And then this is the metallic. It's like a metallic-y purplish called 3-Way. So that's also super pretty. So I was really looking forward to buying these, and they just felt really short for me. If you're someone who can handle that kind of formula, who like you don't really mind a dry lip, I don't really know many people that do, but if you don't mind it that much, I would recommend these for you because they are cheap, and like I said, the color is amazing. But just for me, and I know for a lot of other people, I can't get over that dry of a lip because it just looks so like dehydrated and everything like that, and that's just not something I'm interested in. So yeah, I would definitely not buy these again, and I probably made a mistake at buying 4 of them at the same time, but whatever. So the next product that I really don't like, and it really doesn't work for me, unfortunately, is something that everyone loves. Like, I don't think I've like met someone who doesn't like this. Everyone loves it, but for me, for some reason, it does not work at all. It is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind oh no, that's in French, I don't know why I tried to read that. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. It's the one that has like the little like sponge top and like the twist thing to like get it out. Okay, first, when I put it on, I get this really weird burning sensation, like especially under my eyes. As soon as I put it on, it is like the worst burning feeling, and I don't know why. And it lasts for a while, like until like I really blend it out, and like it still kind of lasts after that. And it's like not like, ooh, a nice cooling sensation. No, like it's a burning sensation. So that's definitely something that I don't want in any kind of product. Maybe it's just me because I've never heard of anyone else saying that. If it has happened to you with this, comment down below about what happened to you, just so I know that I'm not alone. because I don't know what's wrong with me. And then also on top of that, for me, I feel like it's just kind of too cakey. Like when I put this on, and even after I try to blend it all out with a beauty blender or a brush or whatever, I can still kind of tell like the difference between like where my foundation is and where my concealer is. Like even after like blending it out and like blending all the lines and everything, like it just kind of like looks like too thick on my face. Like you can just really see the difference. Yeah, this is something that I unfortunately would not buy again. You can see that I like really did try to use it. Like it's like almost halfway gone. But for you, you may want to try it out because I've heard a lot of awesome things and people who literally swear by this concealer. But for me, it just didn't work. So I just kind of want to give you like a little bit of a warning that it's not like this works for everyone. You can try it out if you want, but I think there just are a lot of better, much better concealers for the drugstore that are out there. So my next product is a high-end eyeliner. It is the Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner that looks like this. I really wanted to try this out because I've only ever gotten drugstore eyeliners and I wanted to really see if the high-end was any better. But this, I don't know, I just really was not a fan. So like the applicator, the packaging, it's like this little like squeezy tube, and I don't know if you can see it. You squeeze it out and then it goes into this little like pan here, and then you get your brush. It comes with a brush also, but I did not like the brush at all. You like dip your brush into it and you paint it on. I'm like not a fan of that because then this started to get all gross and crusty, and because like the eyeliner would dry on it, and I've tried this a lot, it just didn't really work. And then I also thought it was kind of like really thick, like it was kind of hard to really like get it to work for you and like get that shape that you really wanted. I'm a fan of more liquidy eyeliners, so for me this was not my favorite. So yeah, I would not recommend getting this, but if you're someone who really loves a thick gel liner, go for it, try it out, you may like it. So yeah. So next product is actually another eyeliner. It is the Essence Dip Eyeliner waterproof. It's this right here, and like it's swatched really nicely because it's super pigmented and it's just like a really dark black, which is really nice. But my issue is the felt tip applicator. It's just so thick. Like I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell how thick that tip is, but it is like impossible to get a good like really precise wing or just something that's really clean looking. Like I tried like twice, 3 times or something, and maybe you just like really have to practice with it. But even I, after like working with it for a while, like it just wasn't up to what I usually want. It just like it didn't give me that wing that I usually like. So I just bought this recently, so I'm going to be returning that. So my next product is another product that everyone else seems to love, and it is the LA Girl Pro Powder High Definition Setting Powder. It's the translucent one. And I'm usually not someone who goes for loose powders a lot, which may be weird to a lot of people, but I prefer pressed powders when I'm going to set my concealer in my face or anything. So I was really excited to try this because I did see a lot of other YouTubers review it and they seemed to really like it. My roommate and I both bought this and we both tried it out at the same time, and we both hated it a lot. So like when I tried it, I don't know what it was, but it gave me this really weird like discoloration, I think, and it just like the texture like was not really, I don't know, like under my eyes it wasn't horrible, but then when I went to like set the rest of my face, it like just didn't work. It really didn't mesh with my foundation. It just like gave me this really weird pigmentation. And then also I find that you really have to pick up a lot for it to work. Like you can't just like dip in and put it on. You have to like scoop it with your beauty sponge and like pat it on. And then my roommate tried it again that same night, and it looked fine, and she like brushed it all off and everything, but then when she went to take a picture, it was like with flash, it literally looked like it was still on her face, and like she did it right, like she got it all off and everything. And it just looked so blotchy, and it looked like it was still on her face, and it was the weirdest thing. It had the worst flashback. It was.
I'm writing about that right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I hate it so much. I put the ugly picture
me that I took in my article because I hate it so much. So yeah, yeah, so we will both be returning these this weekend. So this is definitely something that I would not buy again. I don't really know how other people don't realize that that happens when you use this powder. So I honestly would not recommend buying this. And my last product is a eyeshadow palette by NYX. It is the Dreamcatcher palette series, I think. That's like the series name. In Dusk Till Dawn, that's the name of this palette. So like the color scheme is different. I still don't know really why I picked this up. It's like kind of a really dull color scheme. I don't know. There were just some colors that like I didn't have, so I was like, oh, might as well try it out. So it comes with 10 shades, and these first 8 are all shimmers. But they're not super shimmery. They kind of like fall short. And then these 2 are the mattes. And I found that kind of weird because these are really, like, for only having 2 mattes, these are kind of weird colors. This is just like tannish, grayish, brownish, which is fine. Like, it's not that bad. And then this, okay, so it looks like it would be a nice, really deep navy blue kind of thing, which is something that's like really different. Like, you don't really see that a lot. But when you swatch it, it's this really weird, like, brown gray color, and it's like really chalky feeling. When you like swatch this at first, when you dip your finger in, it feels really creamy, and then when you like make the swatch, it's actually super chalky, and for that they like don't blend very well at all. So yeah, I've used this like twice. I tried to use it and it just did not work for me. The blending was kind of horrendous. And in the pigmentation, like I said with this one, like it looks like one color and then it comes out and it's like not that color at all. Let me swatch this like purpley. Yeah, so this like really nice looking purple color here, when you swatch it, it just comes out really gross looking in my opinion. Yeah, so I really wish I didn't buy this. I just thought it was like kind of weirdly put together in my opinion. I don't know. This is a really weird palette. I don't remember how much it cost. I think it was like $11 or $12 or something like that. And usually I like love all NYX products, but this I was not a fan of. So maybe if you really want some of these colors for whatever reason, you could go out and get it. I don't know. But I just don't really like this much at all. So yeah, I will not be buying any of this kind of a NYX palette again, unfortunately. So that is it for a few products that I don't really like, don't work for me, and that I regret buying. There definitely have been more over my time of doing makeup, but I either one, threw them away or returned them, or I just like they're still at home. I didn't bring them to school with me because if I don't like them, then I'm not going to use them. Why would I bring them here so they can just take up space? So yeah, but these are just a few, and like I said before, you may still want to try them out. They may have just not worked for me, and that happens all the time with makeup. Some people would hate a certain product, and some people would literally swear by a product and use it every day, and it really, really does work for them. So it's just kind of like all up to interpretation, but I just wanted to give you my opinions on a few products so that maybe you can kind of get a thought in your head about whether you want to try them or not, whether they will work for you or not. So yeah, I will list the products down below just so if you want to check them out more, or do a little more research, you can do that. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me because that helps me a lot. Share this video around so I can share some more of my opinions, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet, go ahead and click that button down below. I really appreciate you guys coming here and watching this. So that is all for today. I will see you guys next time. It actually recorded. Oh my god.